Do you believe that just being too formal on a date, even if you don't say a word, can make a woman instantly know what you want from her? And worse, it can totally ruin your chances before you even get started? Let's talk about why the typical dinner, walk, movie routine is setting you up to fail, and what to do instead. Here's the truth. When you plan a date days in advance, make a reservation, dress up, and follow the same predictable script, dinner, walk, movie, it doesn't make her feel special. It makes her put her guard up. Why? Because women are socially trained to detect this kind of setup. She's seen the same moves in movies, heard the same lines, and had the same experience before. You've basically told her, I want something from you, without saying a word. And now she's playing defense. Even if you hold hands during that walk, don't be surprised if the night ends with a polite goodbye and nothing more. In her mind, she has to make things harder for you. Why? Because value comes from difficulty. If she says yes too easily, she fears you'll lose interest. So what happens? She checks her phone during the date, avoids eye contact, talks about herself endlessly, and suddenly you're in a one-sided interview, not a romantic connection. The solution? Stop treating dates like business meetings. Try something low-key and spontaneous. For example, if you're near her office during lunch, give her a call. Hey, I'm nearby. Want to grab a quick drink? Or, if you're returning from a short trip, say, brought you something small. Want to catch up for a snack? This isn't a date, it's a casual moment. But that's exactly the point. It lowers pressure, costs less, and creates a chance to bond naturally. And trust me, spending $5 on coffee beats spending $100 on dinner with zero chemistry. Another mistake? Trying to win a girl over in the DMs. Flirting online is a completely different game from in-person vibes. You might be funny, bold, even sexy over text, but when you finally meet and act like a nervous puppy, it kills the attraction instantly. You talked a big game, but couldn't back it up. She feels tricked. She checks out. So don't try to be a digital Casanova. Keep texting light. Let the real-life version of you do the heavy lifting. Some guys are polite to a fault. Every sentence starts with, thank you, sorry, or you're so right. That's not charming. It's clinical. It feels like a business lunch, not a date. If you're so focused on pleasing her, you forget to show your personality. And that's when she sees you not as a man, but as a convenient, nice guy with no spark. Attraction needs tension. When talking, pause and lock eyes. If she blushes or looks away, that's your green light. Move a little closer. Test the waters with your energy. If you're scared to do even that, then maybe you're not ready to date. Women don't fall for the most polite guy. They fall for the guy who makes them feel something. You need to create moments where she feels your presence and leadership. If you're always cautious, always waiting for a clear signal, she'll lose interest before it even starts. Because from her position, she's always 2 steps ahead, already figuring out how to say no. You've got to change the frame. Take emotional initiative, guide the pace, and make her feel the chemistry. That's how you break her mental pattern and stand out. Lastly, don't end the date like a job interview. Leave her with a little mystery. Here are 2 ways. Keep the date neutral, act casual, show mild interest. But right before parting, say something heartfelt, something warm and unexpected. If the date went really well and the vibes were strong, pull back at the end. Make her feel that sudden shift. It's that emotional contrast that sticks with her afterward. But whatever you do, don't treat a yes to a date like winning the lottery. You're not there to beg for her attention. You're there to connect. Or walk away if the vibe's not real. Because the harsh truth is, some guys think they nailed the date, but all they did was follow her around like an assistant. If you're not adding energy, tension, or leadership, she's already labeled you a backup, a wallet, a tool. One date is all it takes. One wrong dynamic, and you're done.